Is this working? I'm testing my audio. Looks like it's working. Oh, is this working? Yep, there it is. Alright, so it is now working. Alright, so we're gonna just continue on with this kind of demo project, and then just continue on to completion. So we're on step 35. So the drop-down options are currently empty. Give them content, add the following text each of the subsequent option elements. Alright, so it has I think this is going to be the first one, this is going to be the second one, this is going to be the third one, this is going to be the fourth one, and this is going to be the fifth one. So let's go in that order. If that passes, then we'll replicate it. So again, what we're kind of doing is we're trying to see or make sure we have a clear understanding of Git and GitHub, and we're using GitHub Desktop, and we're kind of building a project as we normally would, but we're starting with something easy that we've already built. Alright, so this is the second one. This is the third one. This is going to be the fourth one. That's right here. And this is the fifth one. So it's supposed to be a drop-down menu on how did you hear about us, so that's right there. So it's the first one. So it's really, this is the first one. Second one, first one, second one, third one, fourth one. 4 options. Site rate. Alright, so we're going to replicate that result. In here. Save all. Step 36, submitting the form with an option selected would not send a useful value to the server. As such, option needs to be given a value attribute, without which the text content of the option will be submitted to the server. Give the first option a value of, so one is this, I'm trying to find out what option menu it's referring to. Oh, a value attribute. Okay. Oh, okay. Now I see what it's saying. So given it's all about name and value pairs, it's gonna make this one. So this should be 1, 2. So this should be 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this should be value is equal to 1. And when it has this, it's a way of knowing that you're selecting this option. So it's kind of an identifier. Value 2. Value 3. Value 4. Oh, and the first one, just I guess it's a quotes with a space. Is it a quotes with space or is it just quotes? I'm not sure. Or maybe there's no space. Oh, alright, there we go. So for this one, value is going to be just quotes. Then the value is going to be, it's going to be 1. This value is going to be 2. This value is going to be 3. This value is going to be 4. Save all. I think the next time I'm going to do a push is when I get to 40. Alright, the text area element acts like an input element of the type text, but comes with the added benefit of being able to receive multi-line text and initial number of text rows and columns. Users will be able to register with a bio. Okay, so it's asking us to add a label with the text provide a bio at the end of the field set. Add a text area element inside the label element. Note that the text area requires a closing tag. Okay, so add a label with the text provide a bio at the end of the field set. So this is, I believe, within the same field set. So it's going to be another label. So we'll close that one. It's going to have the text, provide a bio. Alright. And inside this is a kind of another kind of input element, but it's a text area. And I think that's what it wanted us to do, alright? That is what it wanted us to do. Go checks out. So we're gonna translate those results here. So what did we do? Created a label. Include this text. Then after text area, opening and closing, and that should be it. Save all. Oh, actually, not quite. I want to do that within this field set. So it's supposed to be actually here. No. Link the applicable form element and their label elements together. Link the applicable form elements and their label elements together. Use profile picture, age, refer, and bio as values for the respective ID attributes. Okay. So, let's think about this. So it wants it so that whatever is typed in here, it knows that that's going to be the bio. Now, refer should be for this, right? What's the one before that? Age. That one should be age. You really need to copy and paste that. And for this, we're gonna go ahead and make that profile picture. And I believe how it works is it would be 4. I would use 4 profile picture. Oh, we gotta go back. Hold on. Alright, profile picture. And this would be for age. This would be for refer. And bio would be for this. Alright, so seems like that was the right way of going about it. So I'm gonna make those changes. Here, so it's gonna be label 4 profile picture. With the respective ID. There's going to be for age. And what do you think the ID is going to be for that input element? Age. This is a label for refer. And this is the input element for refer. And the last one is bio. So label for bio. And for the input element, bio. So, what will basically happen here is it'll connect that input element with that label element, and it'll say, so whatever the user ends up typing in the text area, that'll be aligned with bio. Whatever option they select, whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4, for refer, that'll be paired with refer. So they'll see refer 1, 2, 3, or 4, whatever they select. That's kind of how the data will look when they make these selections. Whatever number they type, as long as it's within the range, the minimum of 13, the maximum of 120. They'll see age, and then they'll see whatever they type in. And then for profile picture, it's kind of hard to imagine, but that'll be connected to whatever file they end up putting in, will be paired up with that. So, let's go on to the next step. So I think I gotta save this. Save all. And step 39. So text area appears too small. To give it an initial size, you can add the rows and columns attributes. Alright, so add initial size of rows is 3, and calls is going to be 30. So rows is 3, and calls is going to be 30. Is that right? Is it 3 and 30? I believe so. Alright, so we'll make that change. So rows 3, calls 30. Alright, so I think after this one we're gonna do a push to give campers an idea of what to do in their bio. The placeholder attribute is used. So I think the placeholder attribute, what it'll do is it'll write sample text in the so in here it'll kind of write ghostly text to give an idea of what they are to type in. So placeholder is going to be the attribute we're going to use to do that. So for text area, it's going to be this. Alright, so that's what it wanted us to do. So now we saved it. Now we're gonna see is I'm gonna try to make the desktop, the GitHub desktop, visible again. So it's detecting some changes. So that's all the changes that we've done. So how do we do this again? We gotta make a commit. So it's 8:43 a.m. 3/6/2023, and we are at the 40th tutorial that we applied to the demo project. So that's our commit. That's a note attached to the progress we've made. So commit to main. And now it hasn't been done yet. We have to push that change. So now that we push that change, now everything is up to date. And if it gets modified on either side, either the website or the there's a way to do that. So yeah. What's up, Double X? Wow, there's 9 people in here. But yeah, we're gonna continue on. Step 41. With form submissions, it is useful and good practice to provide each submittable element with a name attribute. This attribute is used to identify the element in the form submission. Give each submittable element a unique name attribute for your choosing, except for the 2 radio inputs. Okay. But it doesn't say what name to use. I'm gonna assume it means it wants us to just to make it match the ID. So last name. This is gonna be the name, email. Probably new password. Except the two radio buttons. Alright, so let me just see if we're doing it right so far. Alright, so each checkbox. Alright, so we're onto the checkbox. Alright, so now file. I think it wants us to make it. I think it wants us to make it file, but I'm gonna make it the same as the ID. Give the number an age. Alright, so hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Yep. So, so the name is going to be age. And I'm pretty sure there's going to even be a name for this. And we should make that refer. Alright, and we can make this name bio. Is that right? Alright, so that was interesting. That was that had the most inferencing than any tutorial that I've seen, where they make us figure out what to do. So I'm just gonna add those changes. Oh, hold on. Teller's idea. Yeah, I'm trying to get a IntelliJ idea to load, but it's not. Trying to get it to load on the editor so you can see that, but if I reverse it, I don't know. Then make this one. Then flip it, I don't know. This thing has a mind of its own. Alright, so yeah. So I'm trying to fit it all into one editor. Just so you can see it. So we're gonna make those changes on this code. So I know to make the name refer here. I know to make the name age here. Hold on. Yeah, I think something came up. I'll have to resume the stream at a later